Okay, hello Cloud Gurus and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we're going to look at how you can get set up to do the rest of this course if you're using a Windows PC. Now you will need to open up a web browser and go over to Google. Okay, so I'm in Google and all you need to type into Google is PuTTY, hit enter. You get this URL, so download PuTTY, it's Chirk, so chirk.greenend.org.uk. Click on that and you'll be able to download the installer, get the 64-bit installer, assuming you've got a 64-bit machine, most Windows users are, and go ahead and download that. Next thing you need to do is just go back to Google and up here type Notepad++, so it's Notepad++, and go ahead and download this. This is a very famous text editor and it'll make it easy to download or to edit your code that we're going to be using in the rest of this course. So click on the current version, go ahead and hit the big download button. Make sure you don't fall for these adverts, download the actual installer. And then you'll need to go over to your downloads directory. Okay, so I'm in my downloads directory, and so what we need to do now is install both PuTTY and Notepad++. So go ahead and install that. I won't waste your time watching me install it. Okay, so I've installed both those applications. I want you to go back to your web browser, and you will need to log into the AWS console. So go ahead and log in. Once you're logged in, you're going to get the following splash screen. Choose up here, you choose your region. So I want you to choose a region that's closest to you. So at the moment, I'm going to choose the Northern Virginia region, but you might want to choose the London region or the Californian region, etc. And we're going to cover off what regions are in a little bit, but choose the region that is closest to you. Once you've done that, you need to go to Compute, and then you'll need to click on EC2. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and create a key. So we go all the way down to key pairs. Click on key pairs, which is under Network and Security. And then what we want to do is create our key pair. So what is this? Well, this is basically a key to log into our web servers. So any server that we provision, this is the key to log into it. So give your key a name. I'm going to call mine a Cloud Guru. You can give it any name that you want. And every time you create a key, it is unique to the region that you create it in. So this is only available to my web servers that will be in Virginia. If I want to create some web servers in London, then I'll need to create a London key. So go ahead and hit create. Once that's downloaded, it'll download to your downloads directory. What you need to do is you just need to go over to your start bar and you need to scroll down and find PuTTY. PuTTY should be installed down here. So you see here PuTTY, and PuTTY will have a whole bunch of different applications in it. What you want is PuTTYgen, and this basically will generate our key. So this is downloaded as a .pem, but in order to use PuTTY, we need to convert it to a .ppk file. The way we do that is we just click in here, load an existing private key, and what we need to do is change the file type to all files, and then go to our downloads directory and then make sure you select the key that ends in .pem. So mine's called acloudguru.pem. So I'm going to open that up and it says it's successfully imported the foreign key. Hit OK. And then all you need to do now is hit save private key. And it says, are you sure you want to save this key without a passphrase to protect it? Just go ahead and hit yes. And we're going to save it in our downloads directory. And I'm going to call it a Cloud Guru as well. Now this will save as a .ppk file rather than a .pem, and if we just click back in your downloads directory, we've got this cool little icon of a server wearing a hat, and that is your ppk file. And so that is it for this lecture. Once you've installed PuTTY, Notepad++, and your PuTTY PPK file, you're all good to go. So in the next lecture, we're going to go and set up a billing alarm. A billing alarm will basically give us an alert when we go over $10 or whatever amount that you specify. And then we're going to get our hands dirty with Identity Access Management, or IAM. So if you've got the time, please join me in the next lecture. Thank you.